Think a buck's gonna come by this morning?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, that's all we can say is maybe.
We're having fun.
Yeah, it's the day before Thanksgiving here, and we finally got some good snow coming again since the first week, so we got a couple inches on the ground. It's coming down hard. It's just getting daylight here, but me and Rylan's gonna get after him, see if we can find a track. It might be tough today because they're gonna have to be pretty fresh if you find one, but if we do, it'll be a pretty good game on, so we'll see what happens. What do you think, Bub?
I think we might be able to sneak up on one.
Yeah. Snow and wind.
Yeah.
All we need is a track.
Yep.
Let's go try to find one.
We just found a track. Problem. We think it's a smaller buck, but we should be able to catch up to him. Not very old. It was just a blizzard, so.
Just got started on this track and it's jumping. He must have seen us coming along when we picked it up, because we ain't 50 yards from where we picked it up, and he's jumping down through there now, so well, we'll give him a few minutes here and see what happens. Little bad luck.
Yeah. He must have seen us before we got on the track.
Yeah, he saw us. Well, we came to a bed, but there's got a little bit of snow in it. It doesn't look like we jumped him. I don't see any fresh tracks here. But he went up in this thick knoll. He went up and down a couple of times. I gotta check it out in case might be a different one. Not sure yet, but we gotta figure it out.
See what we can do.
Pretty thick in here. Come up on some knobs here. There's a signpost area. I told Rylan we just come into that signpost area, and we just picked up a nice big track we've been looking for here. It's got some snow in it, so it's a couple hours old, but we're gonna beat feet on it and see what happens. Pretty good one here. You ready?
Yep.
Move out. What'd you do, Rylan? That on safety?
Is he done?
Huh?
Is he done?
Not sure, but he looks like it. Nice job spotting you, buddy. I told you, didn't I, we was going to get one right here. We didn't want to eat our lunch. Got to get my hug, too.
Yep.
Rylan got it done. His first tracking job. We got that. Oh, that big one we got on. We're not sure because I think it ended up being 2 bucks following a doe. She was dripping a little bit. We got into these skid roads pretty good. I kept saying, you got to just keep peeking and taking a step. And he spotted him up here. He was looking back, and I bleated at him, and he stood still long enough to get him. Let's see what we got here. He looks like a beauty, buddy.
He's like a 200-pounder now.
Well, let's look him over. He looks pretty big to me. Let's get a hold of his head there. Pick his head up so we can see him. He's gone. Nice.
Hit it.
Wherever you hit it was just right. Let's swing him around there and let's see what he looks like.
Must have got him in the lungs.
Yeah. Looks like a 7-pointer. He's missing a brow point. Yeah. Wow. Beauty. I don't think this was the bigger the one of the two, but
I don't care.
we don't care. All right. Tell your story.
We got to our spot, and it was snowing pretty hard. I don't know, we probably went half a mile. Something like that.
For what? Pick up a track?
Before we picked up a track.
Oh, about a mile. We picked up the first one.
A mile. Anyways, we must have jumped him before we even got on the track because we went 50 yards and he was jumping. So we followed that
Couple miles.
couple miles, probably 2-3, and then it brought us into a bunch of other deer.
He took us up by that signpost place we found. I got a picture of you at that signpost.
Yeah, he never hit it, but we
Nope.
went by it.
But when we got in there, what happened? Found the big track.
Yeah,
We found the big track.
one on him for about, what was it, probably a couple hundred yards, and he went into a...
Yeah, it had some snow in it. When we found the other one, it had some snow in it.
So we...
But we hurried along on it pretty good, and he went up and down the knobs and checked some does, and he finally found a doe that evidently she was ready because we found some blood dripped in the snow, and then this other, there was a bunch of deer on that knob, and then when they come off the knob, there was 2 bucks. There was this one and the bigger one, and then in the doe, the 3 of them been coming quite a long ways together. And we're just peeking up over and going easy, and Rylan peeked up over this. We're in kind of an old cut here, an old skid road. He spotted him, and he turned around, I guess. I don't know if the buck was looking back, but
I just seen his back end, and I kind of got into the skid trail more, and he was standing there broadside, and then he kind of turned, and he was not straight on, but he was quartering.
I bleated at him, so we thought I was maybe the doe or something. He stood right there, and Rylan touched her off, and he dropped, and the doe, we ended up seeing the doe over there. I don't know where the other That bigger buck must have took off probably when we fired or something, but
This was the one.
this was the one we were supposed to have, right? He has lost a lot of weight. Look at his backbone stuck right out of this. It's the day before Thanksgiving here, and
By what? 10 pounds?
yeah, he's lost all the 10 pounds, I'm sure. But well, proud of you, bub.
Yep. Got it done.
Yeah. I guess I don't have to take you no more. You're on your own now.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get him. Let's eat our sandwich.
Yeah.
Gonna have a sandwich, and we'll get him dragged out. I think we can get everything done before dark today. Well, we toasted our sandwich. Got a little energy. Now Rylan tells me he's gonna drag him out, so here we go.